5 of the Vegan Till Evening 30-day challenge. Thank you to my friends who are watching the videos, and special thanks to Isabella, sweetheart. Thank you so much for sharing the videos. I honestly hope that someday you and I get to sit down and enjoy a nice vegan meal together, and I'm sure that we will, because you're someone that I would love to meet in person. So kisses to you. And yeah, I just want to talk quickly today about my lunch and something that we enjoy here in Japan, and that's natto. Natto is something that I don't think really many people outside of Japan know about. I think I read on the internet that there's something similar to natto in China and Korea, but I'm not sure. Natto is fermented soybeans, and you'll see in the video in a couple of seconds, if I shut up and get on with it, you'll see what I mean. They're sticky soybeans, they're fermented soybeans. They're very healthy. They are very high in vitamin K2. So natto is really healthy, and a lot of people in Japan, as you know, live healthy lives up until their 90s, and it's got something has got to be said about the Japanese cuisine. They're obviously doing something right, and you'll see even with my food, because I do eat a lot of Japanese food. You just eat heaps of vegetables here, a lot of tofu. Tofu is very high in protein. The natto, extremely high in protein. As I said, the K2 vitamin, which is good for bone density, helps with women going through menopause, and yeah, high in fiber, good for digestion. This natto is considered actually a superfood here, and it really is. A lot of people say you should eat it at night, and a lot of people do. So, I had it for lunch. It's quite smelly and strong, so I tend not want to eat it at night. I find it kind of lingers on the palate a bit for a night sort of snack. So take a look at what I had for lunch. Very Japanese again today, and yeah, hope you enjoy the video. My first meal of the day is of course a smoothie, and I've got a handful of frozen mango, some blueberries, fresh blueberries, frozen strawberry, a fresh orange, and to that I'm just going to add some coconut water. I have about a cup here. I'm using fresh coconut water because I was lucky enough to get a fresh coconut. That's sweet enough, so I'm not going to add any dates to it this time, and give it a pulse. Look at the color of this gorgeous smoothie. Oh my god, it's just so appetizing. Once you start getting used to having smoothies, you really can't start your morning without them. They're amazing, and you get some really good fresh fruit and sweetness into the first meal of the day, and it's very satisfying. And I've also got my dehydrated bananas that I made, so I'm going to snack on those while I sip on my beautiful smoothie, and yeah, start my day off nice and healthy. Here's what I'm having for lunch today. I've got some genmai brown rice with a bit of seaweed paste, nori no tsukudani, some tofu. I basically eat tofu of some sort every day. And I've got some shallots, green onion, some chopped pickles, Japanese tsukemono, and some nori. This is also tofu. It's the fried tofu that I've simmered with some carrots and onion in soy mirin sake broth. Some vegetable soup that I made using chickpeas. Here I've got one big nice gorgeous plump umeboshi, which is the sour pickled plum, and here I've got also some kabu, which is the turnips, turnip pickles, and this green stuff here is green powder, vegetable powder mixed with water, and this is the highlight of my meal, I love natto. Natto is basically fermented soybeans, and you add soy sauce to it. I've also added a little bit of mustard and some chopped pickles, and basically you just give that a little mix. And you can do one of two things or three things. You can eat it like that, which I normally do, or you can put it on top of the tofu here, or do what most Japanese people do after you've given it a nice big mix. Look at that. This is something that most foreigners get sucked into trying whenever they visit Japan. Nattou. I'm sure a lot of people who've visited Japan will remember natto for its not so nice qualities, which is the stinky, smelly aroma that it has. And that goes on top of there. And there's my gorgeous lunch ready. So that's how I spent my day. And before I go, I have another cooking class in a couple of hours that I have to prepare, and I want to get my workout in before that. I just wanted to say that whenever I tell people here that I'm a vegan, I've said this before in other videos, people immediately say things like, "Oh, what a hassle. Oh, I could never go out for dinner with you. Oh, it must be so hard. You must be such a patient person." Crap. Listen, I am not a patient person at all. I just choose to take care of my body, and I choose to eat the food that I want to eat. I've been vegetarian all my life, and believe me, I do not ever miss not eating. I never miss eating animals. I'll tell you that now, because look at little Fluffy here, my mini lion. It's just beyond my imagination to think about doing something like that. So to set the record straight, I did not in any way miss eating animal products, so just forget about it. And about the negativity about not being able to go out and blah blah blah. I met someone recently, and last night he said, I was joking and said, so when are you going to become vegan? And I have to tell you what he said, because it was so cool. And he said, "I will be vegan anytime we go out to eat. That's a promise." And he is the first person in my life that has ever said, "Anytime we go out to eat, I'm going to be vegan with you." So, that I just want to say, you have definitely caught my attention, and the flowers are amazing. Looking forward to seeing the fussiest person in the world again. So next time you're in Sendai, I'll be here, and let's catch up soon for that vegan promise thing. Guys, have a great weekend. It's Friday here, so starting off the weekend. Hoping that anyone who's watching the videos is getting inspired to eat more vegan, and as you can see, vegan food is delicious, very satisfying, makes you feel good, energetic, and I just hope that everyone swaps those 2 meals and goes the vegan till evening challenge with me. See you soon for day 6 tomorrow. See ya.